Sequels.
Ring, 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 ring,
Sequels.
ring, 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 ring.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Welcome to Sparrows Under Review. I am Stacy.
I'm JR.
What is wrong with you?
I'm looking at this thing for this movie, right? And I got to go back and look at the first movie first because I need to see something and see if something.
So, full disclaimer, I don't 100% remember what happened on Black Phone, the original, but that's okay because you get little flashbacks in Black Phone too.
And you can go back and listen to our episode about Black Phone.
Oh, we did a podcast about it?
Yeah. Or did we?
I don't know.
See, my problem is like, all right, listen, y'all. I don't live in a multiverse or any weird place, but my years are getting mixed up. Because how did Black Phone come out in 2021?
Right.
And we're in 2025, which is fine for this movie, Black Phone 2.
But we just started the podcast last year, it feels like.
2023.
I know, but it just feels like last year.
I gotta see if we actually got a Black Phone episode. I don't know. Maybe it's a Mandela effect or something.
Another one?
Yeah. Because don't you feel like we did one?
I don't know. You can't ask me. My memory's bad.
All right, so Wikipedia just ruined my life because they told me, I'm looking at the first one. She sees it on my screen. It says an American supernatural horror film. So I'm going to tell you, audience, first off, and just going forward.
Well, I mean, you have to kind of think that that's what it is because she has dreams.
Right. But I'm going to tell you what.
So why does that description surprise you?
Because I'm talking about the first movie because the first movie was straight cut out. Like
no, she had dreams. The sister had a dream.
Okay. Well, I'm just along what I say. Something happened along the way, and I mixed this movie up with real life and some things that went on in the world. And me and other people have agreed. We use a terminology that I'm not going to give this person glorification to, but we use a term called shit. And when we use that term, that's what they talk about with this Black Phone movie. And the first one. Well, the second one has an amazing actor in it, Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke was a heartthrob when people were younger, for some of you all. And I want to say this was like the craziest thing with this movie. Stacy and I were driving through the great town of Spencer, West Virginia, and Stacy hollers. What do you holler?
You were not with me. I went with my sister.
Oh, you took a picture
to attend an event, and I took a picture. Because that was my hint, like, oh, hey, take me to the movies this evening to see it. And you just didn't catch on.
Oh. We went and ate some good food, though, at that new joint. Yeah, we did. Didn't we go see?
No.
Man, I told you, y'all, I'm living in a real Mandela effect.
Right.
What do we do that evening?
Probably nothing. The same thing we always do anymore.
I thought we went to Charleston and then came back up the road and ate with Loretta and them.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, that was this past weekend.
Oh, yeah. All right. See, I told y'all I'm getting my timelines mixed up. Maybe I really am getting old. Now, here's my thing.
It's all them drugs you do, allegedly.
Yeah, all those drugs, allegedly, people. Animal and like, this is one thing I just want to throw there. So
it's the diabetic brain.
Yeah, it's my diabetic brain. And then for some podcasters, for some reason, they believe that I'm on SSI or something. And we just travel around for no reason. Like, we just go from town to town. And we promote podcasting growth and things like that.
I mean, it depends on who you're talking to and what story you told on what you do.
Yeah, so...
Like, I don't know if you have told any one person the same story.
Oh, well,
it makes me wonder if King Germ calls Dolomite and is like, what JRC was working on this week. And they compare stories.
Yeah, I don't know if they do or not. Or even the boy, Rodis or 12 Cal. Yeah. Shout out to Rodis and his wife, Chan. And I hope I said that properly on doing an episode. The only thing I do got to say on a bad note, Stacy's name is not Stay. That's all I'm going to say to Rodis on that one. So here we go. Back to this whole thing. I'm sorry I got off thing. off track. I said
So
off thing.
we need to jump back into number one.
Okay.
So the first one, remember, if we didn't talk about it, that's okay. We're going to go over their budget and box office. Their budget was 16 to 18 million. Their box office brought in 161.4 million.
Whoa. Okay, keep going.
No, that's all I wanted to say about that.
I'm trying to see if we did an episode on this.
I don't know. It don't matter. We can discuss that later. And then, okay. So it started off with a phone call.
Okay, and what happened with
Just
the
like we would expect any black phone movie to begin.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. I wish you had these buttons set up correctly. And if you did, I would just play the telephone.
Right, because it would be like, I don't even, look, y'all, I don't even have the voices set up right. Because then after she said that, I could have been like,
Quit playing with the buttons.
hey, so we do have sound effects. I just don't know how to use them.
Right.
All right, so I don't know if we really did one or was I living in
It doesn't
Mandela?
matter. Get on to this one. We are reviewing Black Phone 2.
Yeah, all right, so Black Phone 2, y'all. The girl just come out the joint. She's somewhere in Colorado in the ice snow. And when I say ice snow, the ice was underneath and snow was just on top of it. There won't no touching the ground underneath it.
All right.
She goes in there, and we don't know
She's
who
at
this.
Alpine Lake Camp in 1957.
Yeah, and we don't know who this person is at first,
Right.
but she's talking.
Well, they give her name. I don't remember what the mom's name was or if it was discussed in the first movie.
Okay, probably not.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Hope talks to her daughter in the future.
Yep.
And the future is in 1982.
Yep.
And there's things in the storyline that if you've not seen Black Phone 1, even though we've seen Black Phone 1, we probably need to go
We
back and
have.
watch it.
Well, Black Phone 2 is basically your introduction to how he became a serial killer. It gives you enough information to make his story interesting. And like, it's not one of those where you want to watch Black Phone 2 because it's a prequel. You have to watch the first one first and then this one, so that way you can follow along.
Right.
So overall, what was your overall thought of the movie?
This is a movie that will go into my supernatural thriller / horror volume. The first one and the sequel are both equally good. Was this better than the first one? I will not answer that question. Would I watch them both together as a companion movies and put it in my briefcase for a whole year? No. I would keep these with me. And I would say, if you want two movies you can watch back to back, watch these two movies. And I know I'm getting a little overzealous and stuff like that.
Right.
But we watched this movie this week in succession of watching another movie that we'll talk about later. Or on another show. I'm sorry, not later. But out of the three movies we watched, this one had me on my feet. Because, we were late night, almost halfway asleep. And I got scared one time.
Right. So this is set 4 years after the initial events. And I had to cover my eyes twice. Just because I was a little paranoid. And it was getting close to bedtime. And, I didn't want to have no nightmares. So I covered my eyes once. And because I knew something was coming. And that's the good thing I liked about this movie. You knew when a jump scare was coming. You knew when it was going to get you.
Okay. And she did that and it kind of scared me for a minute because she seen me scrolling down trying to read some extra stuff about the movie. And I want to say that this movie, I like the way that all the characters were reintroduced and then the new characters were brought in. I liked how this played out because it gives you that supernatural thing, and it will let you know that things go beyond the grave.
Right. But there are parts that kind of seem to take a little bit, that kind of drag and it slows down. So don't be tempted to pick up your phone. Just hang in there because the movie will get better. But did you feel that at all?
Yeah, it was
Kind of some
point,
slow points where it's just
yeah,
like, oh, let me grab my phone and check it real fast.
right. It was some points that kind of would draw me. My problem is if I get on the phone, I'm not watching shit.
Right.
But if I'll put my phone down somewhere, people. I'll be honest with you. I'll sit down and I watch the movie, even though I drifted off to sleep one time because I was tired. My neck did the neck thing, and then some scary shit happened on the ice, and that's when I will tell you this movie has that shock, that thriller. It has that shock feel to it that works out crazy when you get to see the different views of the characters. That was the number one thing that threw me. I mean, I said threw me, drew me in was, hey, you're getting different perspective, and you're not seeing certain characters when they're
Right.
doing certain things, but you can see the effects of what they do.
Okay.
That right there was enough for me to be like, oh, we need to make sure that nothing crazy is going on, and we're not in Massachusetts on October 31st.
Okay. Anyways, so in this, it is more focused around her dreams.
Yes.
Like, did you feel like it was too supernatural at this point?
Right,
Or
because
were you okay with how they did it?
they did the dreaming a little too long,
Okay.
but the effects of it afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think the storyline was a little too drawn out to get to the characters that were murdered
Yeah.
to her. And
Okay.
once you got to them, they really didn't elevate the story. I thought that they would have more to do with it.
Well, I mean, they helped her.
They helped her, but in the same similar way, basically, I felt like the grabber used them way too long to bring them in, and then once he got them where he wanted them, then he just went ham.
Right. Well, because at that point, before he was able to get them there, they were under his control. It made what I thought. Because it was kind of like she was having a dream within a dream.
Right.
So she was dreaming and then dreaming again within that dream and getting those stories. And then once she woke up from that dream was her sleepwalking. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it was. And going on the aspect of knowing that it's supernatural,
Mm-hmm.
because I told you where I had mixed things up. I
Right.
thought it was more serial, like Homeboy came back, like,
Well, I mean, right. I didn't think that it was that.
'cause yeah, he did kill him in the
But
first one.
yeah, I think that it was a little much on the supernatural feelings.
Okay.
But I really do like how they did the dreams within a dream and then the whole sleepwalking thing. Like, in that she could truly get hurt. So it makes you wonder,
Okay.
what's going on.
So overall, at November 10th through
Mhm.
November 12th of 2026, I can say we watched 2 good movies out of 3.
Okay.
And this movie right here, I know we don't always do a rating system, but this is something that I would recommend you to watch when you go on break for Christmas or Thanksgiving isn't a long enough break. But if you ain't got nothing to do and you're not going to see Wicked Part 2, I would watch this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's a good movie to watch. I'll probably rewatch it
Yeah.
a couple times.
And I think we're going to have to do the deal, like, because, we could watch it with your dad, but your mom,
Mhm.
she ain't going for this.
No, it'll be too scary for her.
Right. She would walk out the room.
I bet Luke would like this.
Yeah, Luke might like it.
Okay.
Or he
Yeah,
might get scared.
maybe. And on that note, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe the podcast on Spotify. And if you have some time, head on over to YouTube and give Sparrows Under a Review a follow.
And you can check us out on Meta's Threads. So I'm JR.
And I'm Stacy.